See this? This is my boomstick!
Hi everyone, Boomstick from the Green Diamonds here. Today we're looking at the Zenvo TS1 GT Anniversary Limited Multiplayer Season. The rewards on offer are pretty standard for the ranking, the general ranking, and you'll see it goes all the way up to 150 tokens and customization packs. But epics for the Zenvo are on offer for the top 1,110 and 1. So this is going to be something that you're going to want to do because it is a free try with a golded Zenvo. Let's get stuck into it. And I've never driven this car, so this is the first time for me. I missed out. I joined Asphalt 9, I think just a bit after this had come out, and so I think I've got about 26 blueprints towards the 60 I need. Anyway, let's get going with this. I think this season, like the seasons that we've just recently had, will be mostly about putting in the hours, just grinding out the points and ensuring that you stay up in the bracket that you want to stay in. Alright, I'm just going to dump it here at the start just to see how this performs. 416 is its top speed, though obviously with nitro it's getting up to what looks to be 443. Not too bad. And I'll go off this jump and we'll hold drift, and wow, she's very glidey. Wow. It kind of feels like a H2, like a supercharged H2, but with a little bit of the, I know that it's a lot more nitro there. I mean, the reaction, I mean, the acceleration from the nitro. And it does feel a little bit shaky just on the snow here. Oh, yes, well, I'm playing very tired tonight, so if I make some mistakes, you know why. Very underslept at the moment. Alright, 360 here. That's okay. I was just getting a feel for the car, and I think I'm getting to understand it. It is definitely very jittery, and I can see that the reactions need to be nuanced. So we'll keep going with this. 418, sorry, not 416. So yeah, I don't know if they're going to give us another way to actually get the blueprints for this. I think maybe you can still get it in Worlds, I'm not sure. I will double check that. But the Zenvo, it just feels nice. I quite like it. I think it will take a bit of getting used to. So it's not as bad as the Senna as far as like adjustment, but I do feel like I need to play a bit with it to get a feel for the car. Alright, I'm going to dump it here at the start. And we'll see if we can really give it something on this course. Testing out the drift here. I couldn't get the bum to go wide, but that bum does seem to get a little bit sideways, more than I would expect. And that barrel roll was a bit weak. Oh, well, we'll just see how she runs in drift mode. No, that's not. That was quite nice actually. I felt in control even though I was drifting. Now here we go for the hairpin, and that was easy as pie. So it's got the same characteristics as the H2 in that predictable point and shoot sort of configuration. But it does seem to lack something there. I'm not quite sure what. Can't put my finger on it just yet. Whoa. Yeah, you can see it gets a bit sideways there. I had to fight to keep that under control. But yeah, it's a nice car. I wouldn't mind getting one. I hope GameLoft gives us a way to get the blueprints. I've got plenty of tokens, so didn't need any for the Rimac. Interesting. Yeah. So we're quickly moving up here. Obviously, start of the season, you match with people that will be of a easier persuasion, mostly because it's more mixed. The rank has not really sorted anyone out yet. Oh, there's Mikey. I have to thank Mikey. He got me into the top 50 with a burst of speed the other night. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I think he crashed out, so I feel bad for you, Mikey, but I also felt good that I got into the top. So 360 here, see if you can do 2, that way you can shockwave. I did 3. This guy just wanted to spin. So it's very, very easily spun on its axis, and that felt really good. That drift, I didn't feel like I lost any speed, and it was easy. Oh my gosh. But I survived that, but I'm not enough speed to go all over the top, so I'm gonna have to miser a little double nitro here. I'm just gonna skip the jump and 360 and shockwave, just to keep myself in front of that guy there. Don't want him 360ing me. I think he's pretty close. So we'll push it here. I'll 360 and I'm gonna slam into a imperfect and try and trigger a shockwave straight away and ride the wall. Yeah, 106, that's not too bad. I think you could probably easily do a 103 or 102 in this. Alright, well, let's just keep slamming them out. The vehicle, I must say, I'm getting a feel for it now, so this is what, my 4th or 5th race. I think that what's going to happen here in this event, I think it's going to work a little differently to the other two, because it's the only event, there's nothing else on. The hardcore players have probably finished the Rimac event, so they're looking for things to do. So I'd say that there's going to be some pretty heavy competition up in the top 200 level. So I'm going to try and get up there real fast and then park and just maintain my lead. Alright, so we'll dump it off this one. I'm going to see how far we can take it before drifting. And oh yeah, it worked really well, that one. That's got me away from them. So I can just maintain the distance now with airspeed. But I took that wrong there and I missed both nitro bottles. But I should be able to pick it up here. They're still behind me. I'll trigger this and that should get me away, or at least keep me in front of that guy. And it does look like he lost a bit of speed there. He might have gone into red, not shockwave. Okay, so I'll double shockwave here and do a big 360. That should get me close to a shockwave across the finish line. Alright, well, we're working our way up. Obviously, these races are very easy. The harder stuff comes at the end. I know I was in the top 50 in the last recent Unlimited series, and I accidentally played a match and lost 16 points and dropped all the way down to 77. So I can see it being a very similar case where there's a big spread in the numbers, which means that getting points shoots you straight up, but losing shoots you straight down. And I know that caught one of my other friends out, and he was very distraught with his end position. Alright, so we're just going to dump it now. Sort of wasn't paying attention at the start, so I don't think I got a really good start, but we'll see. Whoa! This guy's really getting aggressive here. But I managed to use the truck to my advantage there. Alright. I've gone the non-conventional way here. But that guy just blew up, so he must have been rolling or the like over the top of my head. Alright, so we'll 360 here into the tunnel, and then I'm going to hold drift and trigger it quickly before I hit the wall, and just ensure that I get enough speed so that when I hit the wall I don't go up it. Alright, yeah, you need forward momentum will stop you going up the wall. Sliding into the wall is what makes you go up it. Alright, there we go, another win. So making steady progress. 342, okay. I think we're either 1 or 2 wins away here. We'll see. I'm pretty tired, so I'm bound to meet some decent players or make a mistake. But thanks for bearing with me. I think now with all these events under my belt, I probably can take a bit of a backseat for a little, maybe 2 days until the end of this season. I have been working on the top 1% of that New Year event, but it's eluding me by just nanoseconds. Alright, I'm going to go straight and just slam into these nitro bottles. I don't know why these people zigzag around. I don't know if it's the net code or whether that's their strategy, but it doesn't seem to work either way. So we can get away from people. Yeah, I'm really pushing it. Trigger the nitro, and I think I'm going to hit that shot. Yeah, I pushed it a bit too hard. This car is interesting. I haven't quite worked out what the risk reward is. Now I'm going to have to really do something to win this one, so let's maybe see if I can pull something out of my sleeve. Okay, that didn't work. Alright, I'm going to try something really unconventional. Oh no, that did not work. That's pretty much sealed my fate, I think. I was trying to go on the other side of it and shoot across the valley. I have done it maybe once. It's really hard to do, but it will save you a hell of a lot of time. This car I thought might do it because it's folded, but it was the execution that failed there. I'm to blame. Alrighty, well, we only lost 20 positions, so we can keep going. Yeah, I think I want this car. It's such a good car. It's definitely, it's like all the high-end Top S. You have to get a feel for it. I'm just starting to understand this car, and I think in the next maybe half hour or so, I'll probably get it to a point where I can feel comfortable and really start to try pushing its envelope. I'm still trying to work out its nitro management as well, because it does seem to use it quite quickly, but also gets the nitro quite quickly. So, excuse me. Alrighty, off we go. And these guys are whizzing around so much. Can't be helping the game. Ooh, just seeing how easily it builds up. Ah, oh, what a timed push from number 3 there. Alright, well, I'm gonna really have to jack it to catch up. Let's see if I can pull this one off. No, there we go. I was pushing it way too hard. I needed to go up more on that ramp. It's hard to do when you're in shockwave. Yeah, with the shockwave you really want to be as close to that wall as humanly possible so that you can just push into the left-hand side of it. More left-hand side is good. Don't go too low because you'll hit the building. So high and left is what you aim for. It's hard to do though. Oh well, I got one. At least it wasn't a total waste of time. Alright, we want to do this. I think we should make this Race that I win. We'll try. Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, I haven't even looked at the BP requirements for each of the stars, but I'm imagining that those people out there that actually have the real thing, if they've got it fully maxed, that's impressive. I don't see these Zenvos around very often. Alright, well at least we get to drive it. I love this free event. I would love to see this free event become a regular monthly thing. 1 car per month. And just go through them. That would be mad fun. I think everyone would enjoy that. And they could even mix it up and do ghost mode and slipstream. Alright. Yeah, the feel, look, I mean, it's very predictable now. I'm actually sort of getting a feel for the slidiness of it. It's weird. It's kind of like a H2 that slips. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can see how quickly you can build up the nitro there. It's not great, but it's not bad either. But, you know, I mean, this is max, so it's not going to get better than this. So at least gives you an idea of what you're getting if you work towards this car. And that's why I really like these events. Alright, well, I think, okay, we didn't quite get there. We need 5 more points. So we'll keep going. And this should theoretically be the last race. So we're against Norenrad, Buchanan, and Schropik. Or Schropik. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Apologies if I am offending. I don't mean to. Alright, let's go. I'm going to cut it off here. I'm going to really push it. I like the Caribbean and I think this car is made for it. Ooh, nasty. Okay, we're going to go off here and let's get a shockwave off this dune. And we'll go straight into another shockwave. And that should get us well away from everybody. And we can just have a nice little drifty cruise through the level. And just get a feel for it. I don't really like going off that jump. It's very, very unpredictable. The trees are just, they have invisible walls. Alright, we'll drift around here, do this S-bend, and then shoot once we get lined up. There we go, shockwave. Okay. I'll do a slight drift and then trigger into imperfect. Build up my speed for this jump. And we're not going to quite get a shockwave there. I just feel that it's slowing down too much. So I think I was probably because of my speed. It's quite a fast car, so I'm not quite as used to that car on that corner. Anyway, there we go. We got to pro in a simple, I don't know, 18 minutes or so. That's good. I'm going to keep going with this a little further tonight and see how far I can take it. There we go, pro level. It's not really that much of an achievement, I don't think. Everyone should be able to get to pro. Alright, looking at the top players now, let's see where people are actually at and who they are. So we know what we're going to be up against here. Okay. Just saw HS Mark in there. He's got a great channel, you should check him out. Oh, okay, Greystain, and there's Infernal from Green Diamonds, and okay, and Lewis from Street Rampage. Alright, well, pretty solid top 25 there. I think now it's time to go. So I hope this video has helped you. If you've got any questions about the car or about other things in the game, please post them up. And if you like this content, you can subscribe and click the notification bell so that you know that I've got new videos up. And if you've got any suggestions on videos you'd like me to do, I'll try and get around to them. I'm very happy to help everyone out there in the community. Anyway, good luck with the limited season, and enjoy driving those Zenvos. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.